Hey guys, welcome back to Miscellaneous March. Today we're going to be doing yoga to tighten and tone. So we're going to begin in a wide-legged child's pose. So knees come as wide as your mat, big toes touch, sit back on your heels, and begin to melt your chest towards the mat. Forehead comes down to the mat. I want you to close your eyes and take a few breaths, just becoming present on your mat. We're gonna walk it up and just warm up the arms and shoulders and hands and wrists real quick. Placing the backs of your hands on the mat. You can sit back if you want a little bit more of a stretch. And placing the hands flat on the mat, we're gonna turn our fingers towards our body. Again, you can sit back for a little bit more of a stretch. Bringing the right hand to the upper back. Left hand comes around to meet the right hand. Maybe fingertips slightly touch. Maybe they don't, that's fine. Go ahead and just open your chest. Take a breath. Left arm comes around and grabs that elbow. Give it a nice little tug. Take a breath. Releasing the arms. Left hand comes to the upper back this time. Right hand comes under to meet it. Maybe fingertips touch, maybe they don't. It's okay, either way. Open the chest. Take a breath. Right hand releases, grabs that elbow and gives it a little tug. Keeping the chest open, take a breath. Go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. Open that chest and begin to see if you can bring the hands towards the mat. They don't need to touch the mat. Just to open up the chest a little bit. Shoulder blades touching. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to release. Hands come in front. We're going to come right into a tabletop. Knees under the hips, hands under shoulders. Widen those fingers as much as you can. Lift the belly button towards the spine. Right leg comes out, left arm comes out. We're going to take a deep breath in. Bring both arm and leg out 30 degrees as you exhale. Come back through center. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it out 30 degrees. Bring it in through center. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it out. Coming back through center. Lower it down. Left leg comes out this time. Right arm comes out. Lift that belly button towards the spine. Breathe in. Exhale, bring them out 30 degrees. Come back through center. Inhale. Out 30 degrees. Exhale. Come back through center, breathe in. Bring them out 30 degrees to exhale. And come back through center. We're going to curl those toes under, coming right into a downward dog. Pedal those feet out. Notice how tight the backs of your legs are. And then I want you to notice again when we're in like the middle of the practice and the end. And see how much of a difference your body feels. Lifting that tailbone up towards the sky. We're going to bring the right leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale, bend that knee, heel comes towards the glute as you exhale. I want you to do 3 hip circles, breathing. And now reverse 3, breathing. Bring that knee to chest as you come forward, lift up on the ball of the back foot. Shoulders come over the wrist and we lay that bent knee down. Then I'm going to slide back on the back leg and untuck those toes. From here, I'm going to bring my left elbow in front of the right knee and place my right hand right on top. I'm going to twist my body to face the right side. Take a breath. You're going to feel a very intense stretch in the back of that right thigh and hip. Take one more breath. And come back up through center. Walk those hands up. Curl those toes under. We're going to slide that foot out to the side. Lower on that back foot. Lift those hips. Left arm comes up. And turn your upper body. Place the hand on the mat. Come back to a plank. Come back to downward dog. Pedal the feet. Breathing. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, bend that knee, heel towards the glute. You're going to take 3 hip circles, breathing. Now reverse 3 times, breathing. Coming forward, lifting up on that ball of the back foot. Bring that knee towards your chest. Lay that bent leg down. Slide back on the back leg. Untuck those toes. This time I'm going to bring my right elbow in front of that knee and place my left hand on top, twisting my body over to the left. Twisting my torso. Take a breath. Take a breath. One more breath. And walk those hands back up. Curl the back toes under. Lift up on that leg. Slide that leg out to the side. Lower down on the back foot. Lift those hips and lift that arm to the sky. Take a breath. Turning your torso. Place that hand on the mat. Coming into a plank. We're going to do a chaturanga. If you need to modify, drop your knees down, lift your feet. Otherwise, take a deep breath in, come forward, exhale, elbows in at your side, flip those feet, open it up, upward facing dog. Bending the knees, curl one toe, then the other, and pedal those feet. Take a deep breath. You should feel your heart rate up now. Take one more breath. Lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, give yourself some height. Come up on the back of that, the ball of that back foot, and step that foot in between the hands. Use your hand to help it up if you need. Lower down on that back leg and flatten that foot to the mat. Squeezing the inner thighs, we slowly begin to rise. Arms overhead, steeple grip. So we interlace all the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Keeping those arms close to your ears. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, reach it front, and lift up. When you lift up, tighten your core. Breathe in. Exhale, reach it front. Tighten the core to lift. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach it front. Tighten that core. Lift. And arms frame the front foot. Pop up on the back foot. Slide it back. Chaturanga. Widen those fingers. Drop your knees if you need. Breathe in. Exhale. Open it up. Bend the knees. Curl one toe, then the other. Back to your downward dog. Pedal the feet. Breathing. Take another breath. Left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale to come forward. Give yourself the height. Lift that knee. Step it up. Lower down on the back foot. Flatten that foot to the mat. Slowly come up, arms overhead. Interlace those fingers in steeple grip. And we breathe in. Exhale, reach front. Tighten that core to lift. Breathe in. Exhale, reach front. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, reach front. And tighten that core to lift. Arms frame that front foot. Pop up on the back foot, slide it back to a plank. Come right to your downward dog, pedal the feet. Breathing. We're gonna step the right foot up, right behind the right hand, and the left foot up, right behind the left hand. Turn out those toes. Sit down into Malasana or yogic squat. Your heels may lift, that's fine. The goal is to get the tailbone towards the mat and chest open. Squeezing open those legs with your elbows, and you can squeeze in on your elbows for some resistance. Take a breath. Place the left hand down on the mat in front of you and twist it open, right arm to the sky. Right hand replaces the left. Left arm reaches open towards the sky. Both hands come down on the mat in front of you. And you lift up, forward fold, sit back down. Lift up, forward fold, sit back down. Lift up, sit back down, and lift up. This time, heel, toe, those feet in, closer together. Activate those quads, tighten the core, lift tailbone towards the sky, bringing more weight to the balls of your feet and your toes. Letting your upper body hang heavy. Small bend in your knees. Take a deep breath. Slowly, we're going to begin to rise one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms overhead. Sit down into your chair pose. And lift. Breathe in. Exhale, sit down. And lift. Breathe in. Exhale, sit back. And lift. Continue on, marrying the breath to the movement. One more. Stay in your chair. Twist it over to the right. The outside of that left elbow comes to the right, outside of the right thigh. Lift that belly off of the thighs by tightening the core. Twisting your torso over to the right side. Take a breath. Come through center. Twist it over to the left, lifting that belly off the thighs. Breathing. And come through center, release, forward fold. Slowly begin to rise one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming into eagle pose, we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to have a small bend in both knees. Nice straight spine, shoulders down. Hands can come to your heart. Lift all the toes on your left foot and place them down one at a time. Lift the right knee and cross it over. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you can wrap it all the way around. Find your focus. If you feel comfortable here, begin to wrap your arms. You can do modified, or by placing The right arm under the left and bringing palms together, lifting the elbows. Sink a little deeper and breathe. Make sure you're focused. Unravel the arms and legs. Shake those legs out. Take a breath. Feel that heart rate. Who says yoga is not cardio? What? Bringing those feet together, we're going to take it to the other side now. Small bend in those knees. Lift all the right toes, place them down one at a time. Hands come to heart. Lift the left knee. Maybe you cross it over and stay there. Maybe you wrap it all the way around. Maybe you stay here without the arms. Or, if you feel comfortable, maybe you do a modified version. Or this time, the left arm comes under and palms come together. Lift the elbows. Sink a little deeper and breathe. Make sure you're focused. Unravel the arms, unravel the legs, shake it out. Come into hero's pose. Not hero's pose. Mountain pose. Where the hell did I get hero's pose? We're not even on our knees. Anyways, hero's pose is basically feet are hip width apart, tailbone is tucked under slightly, chest is open, shoulders down. Nice long spine lifting from the crown of your head. Hands can be down at your side or up against your side or maybe at heart center. Take a deep breath. Your legs are activated when you're in mountain pose. So lift those kneecaps. Take one more breath. Breathe in, reach those arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift, hands come to your shins. Nice long spine, flat back. Breathe in and exhale, forward fold. Fingertips come to the mat. I'm going to step back about halfway and turn and flatten my back foot. I'm going to slowly lift, tightening my core, bending on that front leg, coming in to warrior one. Steeple grip here. We're going to breathe in, tighten the core by bringing the belly button towards the spine. And exhale as you make a small back bend, coming back through center. Take a breath, small back bend. Come back through center. Make sure your core is tight. And hands release. We're going to interlace those fingers behind our back. Tighten that core. Bring shoulder to knee. Maybe you begin to bring your head towards the mat, keeping that shoulder close to the leg. Breathing. To come up, tighten the core. Lift up. Now, turn on the back foot, coming onto the ball of that foot. Keeping the hands interlaced behind us. I want to see if you can come into warrior three. Now this is a little hard. It's a little more advanced than I usually do, but we want growth, so we have to challenge ourselves, right? So we're going to breathe in. Push off on the back foot. Exhale, lift. Coming into warrior three, keeping those hands interlaced. Take a breath. Step it up. Release those hands, shake it out. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive it down. Halfway lift, nice flat back. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. This time we bring the left foot back halfway to our mat. Turn and flatten on that foot. Begin to bend the front leg, tighten the core to come up. Arms overhead, steeple grip. As we breathe, we're going to take 3 small back bends. Lift the kneecap of the back leg to keep it straight and activated. Breathing, small back bend, coming forward. Small back bend. Keep that core tight. And last one. Release those fingers and interlace behind your back, opening the chest. Keeping the bend in that front foot. We're going to slowly bring shoulder to knee. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you continue on, bringing crown of the head towards the mat. Take a breath. One more breath. Tighten that core. Slowly come up. From here, turn onto the ball of that back foot, keeping the arms, hands interlaced behind your back. We're going to slowly push off on the back foot, coming in to warrior 3. Take a breath. And step it up. Shake everything out. Reach overhead, breathe in. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands come to the mat. Halfway lift. Long spine. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Both hands come to the mat. We step both feet back, coming into a plank. Last chance for a chaturanga. Drop your knees down to modify. Breathe in. Exhale. Open it up. And bring the knees down. Swing them around. We're going to do some core work. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Keeping the upper back lifted. We're going to do steeple grip again, keeping those arms over the ears. Lifting the knees, lifting the knees, keeping them in line with your hips. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bicycle legs. Make sure you're breathing. This really works the upper part of our abs. And now reverse. This will begin to work the lower part of your abs. Hug everything in. Give yourself a little rock back and forth. Feet come down. Hands can come under your glutes to keep them in line. Keep them still. Legs come up. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down halfway. Point the toes and lift. Breathe in. Lower down halfway, point the toes and lift. Begin to marry the breath. One more. Hug everything in. yourself a little hug, rock back and forth, massaging that back. Last thing for the abs. I know it's a lot. Let's bring the arms overhead, legs out halfway, hold it for a breath. Bring it in. Take a breath. One more time. Take a breath. Bring it in. Take a breath. One more time. Hold it. Bring it in. Let's do that 2 more times. So breathe as you're in neutral, and breathe as you're suspended. Breathe. One more time. Hug everything in. Good morning stretch. Arms overhead. Point those toes. Really give yourself a nice deep stretch here. Feet come up. Cross the right leg over. Lift the left shin parallel to the sky. Wrap the hands around the back of the left thigh. Pull the legs and everything in towards your chest. Feet are flexed in a reclined pigeon. Take a breath. You can also use your right elbow to push out on that right knee for an additional stretch. And lower it down. Right foot comes down, left leg crosses over. Lift so the right shin is parallel with the sky. Interlace the hands behind your thigh. And bring everything in. Oh, that's great. Thanks. That was my kid. Bring everything in. Give it a nice stretch. Take a breath. And lower it down. You can either turn into fetal pose and meet me in a seat, or you can rock and roll a few times up to a seat. Whatever you prefer. Okay, that was my mouth, I swear. We're gonna end in a seated meditation again. If you want to sit up on a block or a pillow, feel free. Or you can just come into a regular seat, just crisscross applesauce. Just make sure wherever you are, you're nice and comfortable. Sitting up nice and tall, nice long spine. Pull from the crown of the head, nice long neck. Shoulders down away from your ears. Hands can be in your lap or on your knees or in a mudra, maybe at your heart center. Whatever is most comfortable for you. We're going to just take a few breaths in a seated meditation. Closing the eyes. We're going to take nice, slow, and controlled breaths just for a few moments. So don't worry, we're not going to be here forever. Take a deep breath in and exhale completely. You can exhale out of your nose or your mouth. It's up to you. Go ahead and start breathing on your own. Go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. keeping your eyes closed. We're gonna do 2 ohms, which are a chant that most yoga instructors do at the end of class, maybe the beginning. It is a form of meditation. It's a way of calming your body. It's good for your endocrine system. It's good for a few of your chakras. So yeah, might feel silly, but give it a try. We're gonna start by taking a deep breath in. One more deep breath in. Give yourself a big smile. Gently open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely got a good workout in. I can feel my back soaking wet, so I definitely sweat. My heart rate was up. My body feels awesome. My mind feels clear. I just feel good. And I know we're all stuck at home right now and it's difficult. Everybody's routines are totally mixed up. But maybe make yoga a routine for you. Maybe every day at the same time. That's what I've done my entire yoga journey. I've always done it at the same time every day, and now I can't live without it. So just a little tip from me to you. Stay safe and stay sane. I hope to see you guys back tomorrow for a new video. Bye.